Good morning, friends. Today we are going to start with business sector and forms of business organization. As far as business sectors are concerned, it is divided into four parts. One is private sector, cooperative sector, public sector, joint sector, and service sector. First, we will learn what is private sector. Private sector is that segment of economy that is owned, controlled, and managed by private individuals or enterprises. Any private limited company, any proprietorship company, and small and medium scale industries may be a part of private sectors. Even large multinational which having private limited tag may be a private companies. Unilever, Coca-Cola, Honda, all are generally a private companies, and this sector is called a private sector. In India, difference between private sector and public sector is very important, particularly after industrial policy induction during 1948 and 1956. It became clear that private sector in which it is owned, operated and controlled by private owners, while public sector in which there will be a requirement of social gains that comes under social public sector. For example, health service may be a social service. It comes under social services and public sectors. As far as private sector is concerned, in a developed country like United States, 80% of country's GDP is shared by these private sectors. The main difference between private sector and public sector is that private sector is controlled and operated by a private owners. Whole responsibility and profit, that is profit and loss, are incurred by private owners. While in public sector, government recovers funds in terms of taxes and it is expended upon the public sectors. While the railways, civil aviation, power generation, healthcare, banks, these comes under public sector entities. The growing sickness of public sector and the policy of economic liberalization introduced in India in 1991 by Dr. Manmohan Singh and went into another transformation. The policy toward the public and the private sector has been reversed completely, and during that era 17 public sector companies are converted into 9 public sector companies. Rest of the 8 companies are converted into either private companies or into joint company. Joint means public or private company. The domestic and international players may come into private companies. So advantages of private companies is that economy is growing fast in a private companies. Even it contributes more in country's development. Second part is cooperative sector. As you know that cooperative sector is involved into main basic infrastructure such as agricultural sectors, mining sectors and fishery sectors. Cooperative sector is a organization sector and it is autonomous also. They are formed, operated, controlled by the owners or producers. The cooperative model has been used to promote business ventures. The organizations in the cooperative sector are owned, operated by the producers or suppliers or raw materials or workers or both. So cooperative sector is a organization which is owned and operated by producers. What are the principles of cooperative sectors? Let us understand. Voluntary and open membership is available. A person who is establishing a cooperative sector generates a membership forms and distributes among public. Public purchases it at suppose 2000, 5000 or 10,000 each, and such lakhs of shares are available in open market. Then that shares are processed, and with the help of this share amount a cooperative sector unit is established. The process is completely a democratic process, and thirdly we can say that the participation of members is very huge. There is autonomy and independence also in the cooperative sector. The cooperative sector is more in education, training and information also. This is another principle of cooperative sector. Then cooperative sector is concerned about the community also, as well as it concerns about their shareholders. Amul is the best example of cooperative sector. While in a private sector we learn that Coca-Cola company may be a private company, or a private limited company comes under private sector whose commitment towards community is quite nil or quite less. As far as cooperative sectors are concerned, cooperative banks in Maharashtra comes under cooperative sector. Grow Udyog Lijjat Papad comes under cooperative sectors. Sugar factories in Maharashtra comes under cooperative sectors. Indian Farmers Federation Cooperatives Company for fertilizers comes under cooperative sectors. Then National Agriculture Cooperative Marketing Federation of India comes under cooperative sectors. Third sector is public sector. Now the public sector is that part of business sector that is controlled by the state or central government. The public sector comprises of organizations that are owned and operated by government and exist to provide services for its citizens. In a public sector, I told you that making a profit is not the ultimate aim. Rather, the losses may be incurred through taxes, fees and through transfers from other level of government fees. The public sector entities are public transport such as railways, buses, even electricity is a public sector, water supply, healthcare services, all NGOs also comes under public sectors. Education also comes under public sector services. So, aim of the public sector is not to make profit. Although less common and some services may be shifted from public sector to private sector. Suppose water supply may not be shifted from public sector to private sector, or military may not be shifted from public sector to private sector. Rather, less important such as mining may be shifted, refineries may be shifted from public to private sector. Even airline industries can be shifted from public to private sectors. Next is joint sector. The term joint sector represents an undertaking wherein both its ownership, control and management goes from government sector or public sector to private sector. Government retains its 26% minimum partnership in the joint sector. Overall control of the joint sector goes in the hands of private partner. So private partner is important in joint sector who manages each everything, whereas financial resources are utilized which are available in public sector or in government resources. So it is a joint combination of public as well as private partnership and which converts into joint sector. Public sector's overall infrastructure as well as its financial resources are utilized by a private sector, and private sector utilizes their own talent and it manages in a well-doing manner. That committee has defined the concept of joint sector, and it includes in it unit in which both public and private investment plays important role. Even JRD Tata has recommended a joint sector where 26% shares belong to government and rest of the shares belongs to private entities. As far as features of joint sectors are concerned, there may be a central government and state government joint sector, or central and private partners, state government and industrial development corporations may be there under joint sectors. Public finance institutions along with private partners may be a partner in the joint sector, and public sector companies along with private limited companies may form a joint sector. A technology transfer plays important role in the joint sector, where technology which is available in the private sector may be merged or collaborated under the joint sector. So as far as technology and overall management of the organization is concerned, it is win and win situation for public as well as private partners. So main important of joint sector is technology, where suppose in India a technology may not be available in certain areas, and that technology can be utilized by taking private from another countries, whereas a private sector utilize public funds. In a joint sector, individuals' importance or a common man's interest is preserved by the government entity. The joint sector areas are mostly in refinery. Even in here India, joint sector is available, and a large companies which are selling their shares to the private sector are nothing but joint sector companies. It's nothing but a marriage between managerial expert of the private sector and the financial resources and social exploitation of the public sector. There are few problems in the joint sector also. The interfacing between a purely government agency whose commitment is towards last person in the society and a private sector whose commitment is towards making the business and making money. So there may be a dilemma between private sector and government sector interest. Government will try to give everything for the social cause and private sector will try to make money profit. So there will be some dilemma in these two entities. This is the disadvantage of joint sector. Next we will switch to service sector, that is fifth sector is service sector. Every economy comprises of three sectors, namely primary sector, which comprises of farming, mining, fishing. It is a primary sector. Secondary sector is manufacturing out of these main primary sectors. And tertiary sector, which is also known as service sector. In a developed country like United States, 70% of GDP is contributed by service sector, while in India it is around 60% of whole GDP. So you will find that service sector is equally important as a secondary, that is manufacturing sector, and it is equally important as that of primary, that is agricultural, mining and fishing sectors. The computer software business comes under this service sector, whose growth is around 25% annually since last 2 decades. Banks have undergone a sea change in the past decade using information and communication technology. Everything has been converted into online by the banks. The service sector comprises of different services such as warehousing and truck transportation service, information system services, commodities, security and other investment services, professional, technical and scientific services, etc. A healthcare services and entertainment is also a service sector. So these are few sectors of businesses. As far as difference between these 5 services are concerned, first one by one we will see. First one is private sector, whose business is making a profit, that's all. Private limited companies comes under private sector, even proprietorship comes under these private sectors. Then public sector such as banks, railways, power generation, these are coming under public sectors. And difference between private and public is that public does not trying to make benefit. They will dedicate their services towards service social cause. Even cooperative sector will be a sector that is built by producers association. For example, sugar industries and Amul Cooperative Milk Producers Association. Joint sectors in which there will be a private as well as public sector's hand in this. As for advantages of this sector is to get technical know-how from private sector and management from private sector for a loss going public sector. Next one is service sector, in which services matters a lot. Services in different commodities, warehousing, professional technical services, these are nothing but service sector. So next part, that is form types of business organization, learn in the next lecture. Thank you.